Moving on to race number 8, which is our trophy race of the afternoon. This is the Lok Seng Tong 140th Anniversary Cup. It's on the Your Weather. It's run over the 1650, headed by Endearing. Alfie Chow to take £10 off his back behind Last Kingdom last time out. Bear Slam's a last start course and distance winner. Sebring 5th in the Last Kingdom race. Last Kingdom made all under Lyle Hewitson to win last time out. Volpino also coming out of the race, finished 4th. In Folding finished 6th. His winning run came to the end. Righteous Doctrine finished 3rd in that race, and working all the way down to Grandmaster. The blinkers go back on. He was in Folding last time out. He finished last, in actual fact. He's been last in his last 3 starts. Endearing, Happy Sebring and Folding and Crown Avenue are the horses that have been up at Chung Fro in the last 30 days.
Good to slow is the prediction here, but I think it'll probably be closer to the good side with Last Kingdom, who was able to lead all of the way last time out. But he might get some company this time around with Handsome Rebel. The blinkers are coming off. He was caught wide last time out, but he's going from 12 to 16.50. Another horse that's got some speed but is drawn wide is Crown Avenue. Kobe Oppa just behind them with the blinkers first time. Bear Slam should get a good run like he did last time to win. And then back in the pack, you've got Happy Sebring, who'll be looking for the pace to be running on at the end.
Bear Slam moves nicely. He was impressive at his last start, beating Volpino. Joe Moreira aboard. He did ride him when he did win, and should get a nice trail. So he's going to get his opportunity once again at Will Bear Slam. Same distance as well. Next one we're going to have a look at here is Kobe Oppa. Now, the blinkers will go on him for the first time. They've had a couple of tries at 16.50. The first time when he ran 4th, I thought was a really good run from him, and then he's had another run since. He was just a little bit, it was maybe just a little bit flatter, so the blinkers can sharpen him up. And this horse all but won last start. He ran 3rd in the end, but it was a close-up 3rd, and he goes really nicely, does Righteous Doctrine. Yeah, super piece of work. We'll see him in action when we speak and hear from Lyle Hewitson very shortly. Let's have a look at Bear Slam with his win last time, beating Volpino. This was his maiden victory. Yeah, and I thought he won with a bit in hand too, this horse. He got the gap at the right time and run away and won nicely. Now, whether he can, he's up in weight now. He's going to carry 132. He carried 126 when he did win this race. But he should get a nice trail. So, look, I didn't want to dismiss him. I found a spot for him. Yeah, we went off at 2.1 on this occasion to win. That's Volpino running on at the end further out. I'd be interested to see why they've had such a decent gap between runs, because he hasn't been seen at the races since the 27th of January. He's had, or the 27th of October, I should say. He's had no trials or anything, so... yeah, he's coming into this on the fresh side. All right, we'll watch on him then. Kobe Oppa, we're going back 2 starts for Kobe Oppa, and he finished 4th on this occasion. This was over the course and distance, so the 16.50. I thought this sort of run sort of suggested that he will get 16.50 and potentially can get a win over 1,650 metres. Last time out, look, he was only beaten 2 lengths in what was a fairly competitive finish behind in Folding. They're putting the blinkers on this time. He was right in the firing line here over the final stages. So I think with a cushy enough run, he can get a win over 16.50. Yeah, look, I've put him in on a minor line as well. I'll see what happens after this run with those blinkers on 16.50, whether they persevere or go back to 1,200. All right, jury's out then on him. Last Kingdom was a last start winner. A few of these in behind him as well. Let's hear from his jockey, Lyle Hewitson.
Lyle, Last Kingdom going round to the main race on the Your Weather. No doubt he holds a pretty special place in your heart here at the moment. Yes, for sure. Of course, last time I thought he went into the race with a chance, and he came back and he produced a great performance. So yeah, like you say, special to me. He was an important winner, and I'm hoping he can go and do the same. He's not necessarily a horse that backs up all too well, but it was a perfect race to go for. So we're going to take the chance and hopefully a repeat performance. What was the key to getting him to settle? Because he seemed to settle really well last time out, and that hasn't necessarily happened with him in the past. Look, I just rode him with the confidence to go forward. You know, I was happy if I had to sit second, but he broke really well. He won the start and he got forward, and it just allowed me to bide my time to get him to come back to me instead of being instead of working to get to the front and trying to settle him thereafter. So yeah, I think it was more just the smoothness of the run. He got to settle really well, and he picked it up 600 out, and he put it to bed there. So it was an impressive victory, and like I said, it's tough to back it up for him, but he is in good form at the moment. He is facing a lot of those same horses he beat last start again. Do you look to possibly execute that same plan again of go to the front and let him settle? I think it'll be the same mindset as last time, where plan A would be to get there, but I think there's a span in the works in the likes of Handsome Rebel, who's got a lot of speed, and he could easily go forward and lead in that sort of race. So we're just going to have to play it by ear. We'll break with the same intentions, and there's always plan B.
All right, there's Last Kingdom, see if he can repeat. Horses like Endearing, with Alfie Chan's claim, is £15 better off with him, though, Paul. But it is Holy Heart who's our favourite here.
Yeah, I didn't put him in either, Holy Heart, so sort of against the market in a few of these races. But I thought Righteous Doctrine, I've got him on top, who is right in the market, second favourite anyway at this stage. He's due a win, and he got held up at a bad time then and hit the line really strongly. Jade Fortune, a really well-rated horse. His last win was off 81. He's now down to 65. He's got barrier 4. And he comes back onto this all-weather surface where he's won twice before. So I think he's an interesting runner at a decent price. He's been backed on a win line, but still 4-0 for a place at this early stage. Bear Slam in there for third after his win, and we'll give Kobe and Opera another chance at 16.50. 9, 12, 2, 3.
On top for me is Righteous Doctrine, number 9 for Alexi Bedell and Michael Chang. I think Michael's actually got a couple of horses in his stable that aren't too far away from a win, and this is certainly one of them, 9 Righteous Doctrine. Holy Heart, Joe Moreira was actually supposed to ride last time out, but Keith Young did. Vincent Ho is back in the saddle, and he has a tidy enough record aboard the horse Holy Heart without winning. Kobe Oppa, number 3, and throwing in Bear Slam, number 2. So 9, 6, 3 and 2.
All right, and 9 and 2 is Mike Cornella there in the feature race, the trophy race, the Lok Sing Tong 140th Anniversary Cup. All right, we've got 2 more races to go, both on the turf, with 2 first starters going round in the next.